Soumya Kanti Ghosh, you're very bullish on some of the policy moves that the Modi government has made and their potential impact on Indian economic growth. But like we were hearing in the conversation with market experts before this, the fact that this is India's moment is not being said for the first time. This is something that's been said multiple times in multiple years gone by. And therefore, what makes you confident that this is truly India's moment? Because in the past, we've had the knack of finding some way of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, or not being able to capitalize on the moment like we should.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. I think I'll just very quickly quote some data points to support the point that Indian economy is actually placed in a sweet spot. The first is that look into the banking sectors. The net NPA is now at 10-year low. Credit growth is at 10-year high. Look into the digitization. The total number of UPI transactions this year is already touching 100 trillion. That could actually go up to 130 to 35 trillion at this rate, which could be 45% of India's GDP in the current year. Look into the SME sector. The overall credit growth in the current year, 10% is being contributed by the SME sector. And there is now clear evidence that a part of the SME sector is actually getting bigger. That means they are moving up the value chain. Then there is the look into the external sector, export data. Even if last year we did 420 billion, at the current rate we could actually do around 450 billion. This is apart from the services data. Tax to GDP ratio this year could be at the highest level, and India is the only country which has increased and seen an improvement in the tax GDP ratio. So there is compelling evidence of the data supporting that we are in a sweet spot. But the fact is that we need to take advantage of that. In the past also we had done, even in the external sector, we have already recouped more than 50% of the foreign exchange reserves, which is at the lowest level at the end of October. So in rupee, in real terms, it is actually appreciated if you look into the BSI data. So household debt to GDP ratio, look into the latest BSI data, it has actually now declined from the peak in March 2022. So on all counts, we are in a sweet spot. The point is, where do we grow from here?